Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video, and we have a very special video here. Big shout out to the owner who let us review and discuss the hot hatch segment, providing us his Golf R. And guys, this is a Mark 7 2017 Golf R, and it is the last year before they transitioned to the Mark 7.5 that had a lot of upgrades and a facelift on the exterior, with some dash upgrades as well, because this Golf R does have the analog cluster. We'll start by going over the exterior of the car, showing you around the car, and then we'll be discussing, is this car worth the money in a very hot hatch segment that includes Civic Type R. You have the new GR Corolla. There is the S3 kind of in that category. Is this the car to buy, or should you look elsewhere if you're looking in this segment? But let's jump right into it. We'll start showing you around the car, starting with the front of the car. And guys, it's finished in this very nice blue paint. It is a metallic, it does sparkle a little bit. Again, you have your R badging, Volkswagen logo, very tasteful front end. You do have some LED headlights there, running lights. And dropping down here, you do have functional vents, which is huge on these cars. Those vents there are functional. Moving down, again, more functionality. And then that block there is the forward collision alert system. And again, guys, these vents are all functional, which is huge, especially in this segment. This one does have, of course, all the safety features. It's got your front sensors as well. We'll kind of go around the side here. Very tasteful front end, simple but tasteful. You have the R badging. Dropping down, we have the Pilot Sport 4S tires. And guys, a very tasteful wheel. There is a lot of brake dust that comes from these, but very tasteful wheel, and very sticky Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. So it is, and when you drive these cars, they stick to the ground. So you have no issues, no concerns with handling or anything like that. These are very sticky tires and they stick to the ground around corners and such. Just jumping over here, we have black mirror caps. Kind of going, again, very tasteful black trim. Dropping down, paint match door handles. And again, kind of a very tasteful body lines and such going down the bottom of the door there. And again, same Pilot Sport 4S tires as well on the rear. And coming around back, guys, we have the Volkswagen logo. Again, this doubles as a camera. Your backup camera will come out of here. And this is also how you lift the trunk. So again, tasteful brake light. Kind of a little roof spoiler here. Kind of goes off the back of the car, and then some more aerodynamic pieces in gloss black. Again, very tasteful. Golf R badging. Dropping down, you have your rear parking sensors. And again, guys, the Mark 7.5 from 2018 gives you the rear tail light, get a bit of a facelift as well. But this is the Mark 7 2017. Again, kind of going around the side here as well. I'm going to show you inside the driver's seat. Quick look at the interior, and then we'll talk about it. So guys, as you can see, very tasteful steering wheel. You have gloss black accents. You have a nice, very, very nice Volkswagen logo in the middle. Leather wrapped steering wheel. The analog dashers, the last year is 2017 before this goes digital with the Mark 7.5. Guys, very tasteful seats here. R badging in the seat there as well. And a very nice design, actually, very comfortable. And they hug you very well with the bolstering. Nice aluminum pedals there. And guys, door panel, very tasteful as well. So we have gloss black trim, and you have your windows controls, your left and right for your mirror, everything like that. But guys, very tasteful interior for a 2017 Golf R. You have nice piano black basically around the gauges as well. And very tasteful interior. Okay guys, so now we will be discussing if this car meets the standard of the Golf R. And if you're in the hot hatch segment, are you going to look at a Golf R, or are you going for a GR Corolla? Are you going to go for a Civic Type R? It's a very, very large segment and very in demand. So we want to just provide you some knowledge if you are trying to determine if you're going to go with a Golf R or if you're going to go elsewhere. If you're going to go over to that Honda dealership and buy a Civic Type R, or maybe you want an S3 from Audi. We're going to give you a kind of a few points here, just something to think about while you're doing your shopping, just so you can think about what you're going to buy here. But starting it off, guys, you get a lot of car for the money. If you go with a Golf R, and the new ones are very, very similar, you get a lot of car for the money. So 292 horsepower. I'll pop the hood here for you guys so we can look at it. Look what's under the engine bay. One second here. Okay, guys, we got the hood popped. Obviously, you have your hood struts. And guys, this one has an intake, and the sounds from that intake sound insane. But guys, 292 horsepower out of a 4-cylinder turbo, and you do get a lot of car for the money. So comparing this to an S3, they're about the same power. Of course, the all-wheel drive system in this Golf R is incredible. So if you are maybe in a colder climate and it is your daily driver, I would recommend that all-wheel drive. Volkswagen has a great all-wheel drive system. Guys, it works super well. S3 also has all-wheel drive. So if you're kind of in that category, they're all going to be around 300 horsepower. Whether you look at a Civic Type R, you look at the new Golf R. There is also from Acura, you do have the Integra now. You have the GR Corolla. You have a lot of different options in this segment. And what it's going to come down to, guys, is your personal preference, because they're all going to give you very good performance. They're all going to be around 300 horsepower, and they're all going to give you that good sound. You can do stuff to the exhaust, and that will enhance your driving experience for sure. But honestly, guys, it comes down to they're all going to be relatively similar price. They're all going to be around $60K now here in Canada. For whether you go with the Integra, you have the Integra Type S, you do have the TLX that's now being discontinued, but you can buy the TLX Type S, which is a little bit more, but the Integra Type S is only a manual. If you are looking for a manual, you can get this car in a manual transmission, whereas some of the other cars you can't. If you're looking maybe at an S3, they are not coming manual, which if you're looking for a manual transmission, that's a deal breaker for you. But you do get a lot of car for the money here. And again, it's basically going to come down to preference on what you're looking at, what kind of looks you want. The size of this car, it's a small car, but it has lots of room inside. There's lots of room in the back seats, and there's lots of room up front. The seats hug you very well. I'll show you the inside again. Guys, you will go to Audi, and Audi's going to have more tasteful interior than this 2017 Golf R, because Audi's interior is kind of second to none there. But very, very tasteful interior here. Don't put this interior down. Very tasteful. Seats are very comfortable. They hug you well. And the steering wheel, guys, that's an incredible steering wheel with some aluminum paddles. But guys, very, very tasteful interior. It does have the 7-speed DSG in this one. And it's a phenomenal transmission. It gives you those kicks in between shifts when you put it into sport mode. And it's really an incredible car, guys. So if you're in the market, the Acuras are nice. The Integra Type S is nice. Only comes in a manual. The GR Corolla only comes in a manual. If you're looking automatic, guys, this is definitely a front runner in terms of automatic cars for around 60K, 50 to 60K. This compares with the S3. Civic Type R again is manual. So it really comes down to your preference. If you're looking for an automatic, guys, the Golf R is right up there. And the new ones, the new Golf Rs are incredible. The interior's insane, and they do have a bit of a facelift. It is pretty much kind of the same car, has a little bit more horsepower, has a facelift, full LED, but you get a lot of car for the money here. So it's going to be up to you guys ultimately, but think about your transmission options. Think about, you know, your spacing. Do you want a little bit larger of a car? Do you want that manual transmission? And can you get both in the car that you're looking at? So it's going to come down to preference. Guys, let me know in the comments if you have a Golf R or you're in this hot hatch segment. Let me know how you guys are enjoying it, and let me know what car you decide to go with. Guys, they're all phenomenal cars. You can't go wrong with either of them. Whether you go with Audi, whether you go with Acura, Honda Type R, guys, they're all phenomenal cars. But you do get a lot of car for the money here. Very nimble. Brakes feel great. You get good tires on it, and it's pretty quick. So let me know, guys, in the comments what you would choose. Let me know if you have a car in this segment, how you're liking it. If you decide to go with a different car, and how you like that. But guys, drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and guys, we'll see you all in the next video.